Hello and welcome to the Slingshot channel. This video is different. It is not about slingshots. It's not about weapons either. It is about my passion, YouTube. As I am filming this, I have uploaded my first YouTube video 3045 days or 8.34 years ago. Now, 435 weeks later, I have a total of 636 videos on my channel. Those clips have been viewed almost 256 million times, which means each video has been viewed about 403,000 times. I readily admit, or should I say confess, that I was hoping one thing each time I uploaded the video, which I did 1.46 times each week on average these past 8 years. May it go viral. I think most, if not all, YouTubers feel the same way. Viral videos make us famous, they make us rich, and sometimes, who knows, they even make us utterly happy. A viral video means more to a YouTuber than a box office hit means to a Hollywood director. On YouTube, we can exceed our wildest dreams if a video goes viral. We can reach millions, even billions of people all around the world, from our basement, with a phone camera, and without any budget at all. The viral video is the holy grail of every YouTube channel, no matter if that channel is operated by a 10-year-old girl unboxing her latest toy, or a billion-dollar advertising company that creates YouTube videos for their Fortune 500 customers. I firmly believe that if you would find the perfect recipe about how to make a viral YouTube video, you would be able to achieve pure greatness. There would be no end on what you could do with that knowledge. You could be as rich as Scrooge McDuck, as famous as Elvis, the Beatles and Donald Trump combined, and as influential as Warren Buffett on steroids. Ultimately, you could rule the world if you were so inclined. The Holy Grail indeed. It sounds so sweet, and it can't be that hard. After all, Google gave us analytics, a tool so powerful our already mentioned Hollywood producer would probably kill for it. We can analyze millions of videos to the core. We know where the viewers come from, on what device they have watched, what parts of the video they liked and disliked, even how old they are, and how many times they left a comment. We can watch each video over and over, inspect it frame by frame and sample by sample. We can download the clip and run a Fourier transformation over it if we wanted to. It must be possible to find out what sets a viral video apart from the grey mass of all the duds out there. But as far as I know, the holy grail of viral videos hasn't been found yet. It remains as elusive as the medieval original, searched for by King Arthur's noble knights. Always within reach, yet never to be acquired. I feel a bit like a modern-day Galahad indeed. I have a sizable reach, and several of my videos, 24 in fact, I consider viral. I am a one-man show and I can do what I want. I have no boss who tells me what to do next. The media likes me, well, for the most part. Maybe the viral video cookbook is only an inch away from my grasp. But then again, as I can't grab it, it might just as well be a million light years away from me. Clearly, I don't have that elusive recipe, but I certainly have learned a few things about viral videos. In this little speech, I would like to share my findings with you, helping you on the way to your lofty quest. Good luck. First things first, what is a viral video? Well, there are probably hundreds of definitions out there. I won't waste your time reciting them all. I will just give you my understanding of what a viral video is. A viral video is a video that gets significantly more views than the number of subscribers I have. Mind you that I already consider a video that reaches 1.7 million views, this is how many subscribers I currently have, a big success. YouTube subscribers are notoriously unfaithful. just because they clicked on subscribe after watching one of your videos, they typically won't watch every video you upload. Not even close. You have to work very, very hard for every view. I do have a core fan group that usually watches every video of mine, but that group is maybe 100,000 people strong only. Even if a video where I would just eat an apple, I would get that many views. If a video exceeds 1.7 million views, it is viral by my own definition. It must be, as it was viewed by people that found it somewhere. Maybe the video showed up as recommended. Maybe someone sent them a link. Maybe they saw it featured on a blog or a news page. A viral video spreads by more means than the YouTube subscription page alone. This definition implies that there is no minimum amount of views for a viral video. A small YouTuber with 10 subscribers would probably consider a video that only gets 200 views as viral. A big channel with 10 million subscribers would be disappointed if a video gets less than 1 million views within 24 hours. So, by my own definition, I have 24 videos that went viral as they exceed 1.7 million views. The most popular one, Katana Myth-Busting Extreme, has almost 10 million views as of today. Let us look at those 24 videos and what makes them different. Video length. We will start with the most obvious factor. How important is the runtime of a video for its viral potential? The 24 viral videos of mine vary in length. The shortest one is 2 minutes 10, the longest one is 13:07. On average, the 24 videos are 8:42 long. I have very few videos that are shorter than 2:10 or longer than 13:07. But 8:42, the average, is slightly longer than the average for my non-viral videos. Still, I see no significant difference here. Seems like the length doesn't matter much. Internet hypes. The internet knows many hypes. It sometimes feels like there is a new hype that gets chased down the village every other week. Every hype makes a ton of YouTubers bring out themed videos. Of course, in the hope to see the video going viral. I confess I am guilty here. Hear the thundering? Probably that's why. I have done many videos about hypes. Rainbow looms, fidget spinners, Pokemon balls, and more. But for my 24 viral videos, only 4 are made around hypes. Lucille from The Walking Dead, the Smoke Killer from The Hobbit, the Oreo splitter, and of course the condom slingshot for the Bill Gates challenge. Now don't get me wrong, it makes a ton of sense for a YouTuber to cover recent hypes. In fact, the great majority of my hype videos was very successful. They are important bread and butter and they certainly help paying the bills. But they aren't viral, except those 4. So clearly, making a video about a hyped trend won't guarantee a viral success. Or maybe it does when they are really, really early. Means if you have practically started that hype by yourself with your very video. In fact, I recommend using Google Trends if you think you have found a hype that you want to cover. It is best to do that as long as the trend is still on the rise. For example, let us look at fidget spinners, a gadget I recently covered in 2 videos. As you can clearly see, the trend is broken already. The videos are doing well, but won't be viral. That was predictable. Newness. YouTube videos and fish have one thing in common. People only love them as long as they are fresh. This does not mean that the video has to be recently uploaded to go viral. Sometimes a video lays dormant for a long time, then it is discovered and boom, it goes viral. Especially smaller YouTubers may see this happening. No, it is the content that has to be new. I often make a second and third video after a viral hit. It makes sense, as a good amount of views is guaranteed and the weapon is there already. Good views for a small effort. But none of my 24 viral hits is a follow-up sequel. Not one. In fact, my perforation of smoke video is a teaser only. I don't even fire the weapon in it. You would think people would always click on the link to the follow-up video, but they don't. Part 1, the teaser, saw 2.4 million views and went viral. Part 2, with all the action, only saw 1.5 million views. Part 3 only achieved 250k. So, if you have a great idea and you want the video to go viral, put it all in one video. The salami tactic is useless for viral videos. In retrospective, I should have combined part 1 and 2 of the smoke video. It might have seen many more views in total that way. Production quality. Many people think that the production quality is what separates a professional video from amateur work. That may be the case, or maybe not. I don't know. What I do know is that a viral video does not need to be professional production quality. Truth be told, that may even be counterproductive. Most of my videos are entirely homemade. I do everything myself, though my wonderful wife sometimes is my camera woman. Some of my videos have been produced by serious pros though. Look at my Witch Hunter series. All of those videos were filmed and edited by a team out of Hollywood, no less. And I readily admit the production quality is leagues, head and shoulders above my stuff. But those videos did not go viral. They contain some of the coolest weapons I have ever made, and the filmmaking is just pristine. Great music as well, but no viral success. The Witch Beheader Bazooka did best with about 1.1 million views. The Portable Witch Incinerator only achieved 460k. Go figure. People seem to like authentic videos. This means they don't want a polished production. Some will now say, typical YouTube. But maybe the TV networks, and who knows, even Hollywood, got it all wrong. Maybe the consumer never cared much for great production quality and was always mostly interested in good content. Maybe the industry wanted this kind of production style to celebrate itself for the most part. That's what I think. If you have a great idea for a video, don't bother with production quality much. No need for 4K resolution. No need for Steadicams and avid editing systems. Focus on the content, not on the equipment. The title and thumbnail. Titles and thumbnails are obviously very, very important for YouTube videos, no doubt. This is even truer for our topic today. A viral video will be presented by the title and thumbnail to users that have probably never heard about your channel before. If the title and thumbnail aren't pure seduction, then this user won't click on it. But when is a title a good title? Well, for me, superlatives work well for viral videos. My two most successful videos, 16 million views combined, over 6% of my total views, both have the term extreme in the title. People seem to love extreme things. It makes them curious. Extreme is just about the opposite of boring, which is why I took the liberty of adding extreme to the title of this video. Sorry for that. So extreme is good. But so is the fastest, the strongest, the most badass, and so forth. Yes, your core audience will be getting used to it quickly, but hey, viral videos will be watched by newcomers to your channel mostly. So that is irrelevant for us, right here. A good title is also important to make it into YouTube's recommended bar, a topic we will now be looking at. The recommended bar. Clearly, making it into the recommended list of a great many YouTube users is a very, very important factor for viral success. If I look into the analytics page of my top video, Katana Myth-Busting Extreme, you can see that 98% of the views came from home and much less than 2% came from subscriptions. Home includes, as far as I know, the recommended bar. This video was obviously recommended to many, many people, who knows, even for you. That is the reason for its success. So the recipe for viral videos is simply make it into the recommended bar? Well, that is a bit like saying that it is easy to win the Nobel Prize. Just invent something to cure cancer or solve the world's starvation problem. Bam! Time to go to Sweden. Seriously, I read up on YouTube's routines that drive the recommended engine. Google was kind enough to allow some of the engineers to publish a paper about it, which at first surprised me. But when I realized that this is so complicated that the average Jörg, or better, the average Joe, doesn't understand much of it, I relaxed. Basically, the authors say that they don't understand the algorithms themselves anymore, as we are looking at not one, but two neural networks, some kind of artificial intelligence, as I understand, that develop their routines automatically. The first NN comes up with a long list of potentially good videos for this individual user. The second NN then cuts that list down to the final selection. The long list routine simply looks at videos that are trendy and popular. Then the shortlist algorithm compares it with the videos that the user has watched recently. If the second NN finds enough similarities in the title, the icon, the text, and the text description, then the video will be recommended to this individual user. Looking at the video itself is out of the question. The neural networks are under tremendous time pressure, as the user expects no delays when he opens his YouTube page. So the recommended videos are a kind of supercharger for trendy videos. A big help for viral success, but the ignition has to come from somewhere else. Bloggers, forums, Reddit. There is a forum for just about anything, no matter how small a field of interest is. I can pretty much guarantee that there is a forum about it. For slingshots, for example, there are at least 5 such forums and counting. I'm running one myself. The same can be said for blogs, vlogs and internet front pages like Reddit. Some of these places on the web are tremendously successful. If your video gets featured on one of them, many additional views are to be expected. Since many of the bloggers shamelessly steal from their colleagues, being featured by one blogger often leads to even more exposure. This way, you will be making it into the forums and who knows, even into Reddit. Reddit users love extreme content, even more than usual. If your video makes it to Reddit's front page, it must be very extreme to achieve that, then you have your viral video right there. Several of my 24 viral videos have been discussed heavily on Reddit, and their success is by no small means a result of that, which is why I just gave my second AMA there. Made it to the front page with it as well. Reddit likes me, and I like it right back. Bloggers, forums and Reddit can be the ignition it takes to make it into YouTube's recommended. Therefore, the importance of these websites can't be stressed enough. But how to make it on there in the first place? Now we're getting closer to the core, the essence of things here. Great content. That is what it takes, no less. A viral video needs to have great content, besides a great title and great thumbnail and everything else. But what is it that makes content great? I personally think that maybe almost all of my videos are great content. But I am naturally biased, forgive me for that. Seriously, there's one thing that all my viral videos have in common. They cause emotions, strong emotions. This is what I have learned. My viral videos all create such strong feelings. Interesting though, it does not matter much what kind of emotion that is. Humor works, like my condom slingshot, a piece of comedy really. Jealousy works, as in my 5 meanest blades video, where I show a €1,000 dagger that looks cool but is all but useless. Horror works, as in my famous headshot prank video. That one was age restricted on YouTube, so it never really went super far there, but made it to full viral status on Facebook and other platforms. It is probably my most successful video, just not on YouTube. Even anger and frustration works, as in my katana video. Millions of sword lovers cried out in anger as I brutally abused a beautiful, differentially hardened katana blade. I got many dislikes for that video, but I'm not here for likes. I'm here to entertain my audience. And the katana video clearly entertained people. Look how many comments and videos it got. Of course, we're kind of back at solving the starvation problem. Every filmmaker wants to cause strong emotional reactions in the audience. But it still helps to keep that goal firmly in mind. When you plan your video, ask yourself over and over again, will this create emotions? Enough emotions? If not, go work on it some more. So is this the conclusion? Not quite. Bear with me for a little longer as I need to direct your attention to a feat a viral video candidate should not have: sponsoring. I have done many sponsored videos. In fact, I'm doing this in the most transparent way possible, always properly marking such videos and highlighting the sponsored nature in the video itself. I try very hard to make the sponsored videos as interesting to watch as my other clips, and it works. The like-dislike ratio is exactly the same as for my non-sponsored content, and I get pretty much 0 negative comments. But none of my sponsored videos ever went viral. 0. Zilch. Null. I know that this is bad news for all the advertisers and agencies out there. People always hope that a commercial will go viral, but it rarely happens. Very rarely indeed. Why is that? Well, I think the most important reason is that the bloggers and news magazines will not feature a sponsored video. They simply refuse to publish it because it's an ad free of charge. Or maybe they just hate commercials, I don't know. But it is a fact. If the video is sponsored, no blog coverage, which greatly reduces the chances of the video becoming trendy, which in turn means it won't make it into the recommended bar of YouTube. Again, sponsored videos can do quite well. My most successful sponsored video, for Far Cry Primal, has over 1.5 million views and the advertisers are very happy. It is successful, just not viral. So if you want a viral hit, no sponsoring. Call to action. I realize my insights are limited and I need to learn a great deal more about viral videos. How about you? What did I overlook? I cordially invite you to share your opinions and theories here. Maybe finding the Holy Grail is a team effort. I'd happily share the global throne with you all, if that should be the case. So come on, let me know your thoughts right here. So what? Now we are coming to the end of my little speech. If I have done a good job, you may now think, why, Jörg has figured it all out. He will soon rule the world. You couldn't be more wrong. As I said, I'm still probably light years away from finding the Grail. Yes, I think I understand a few bits and pieces about the dynamics of viral videos, but then again, the poor souls that spend all their money and plenty of their time in front of Las Vegas slot machines also think they understand the machine and will very soon be able to beat the system. I still feel like pulling down the arm of a slot machine every time I upload a video. And I'm probably even more addicted to that kind, my kind of gambling, than those Las Vegas casino dwellers are to their one-armed bandits. So wish me luck. Same to you. Next video will be about slingshots again, I promise. Thanks and bye-bye.